Did IU fall first? The question has electrified fans across the globe. Just when everyone thought they knew, the story of Korea's most adored power couple, Dispatch, unleashes a revelation that flips everything upside down. Was the beloved singer the one who first bared her heart? Secrets long buried are finally seeing the light, and what they reveal might shock even the most devoted fans. Join Red Carpet Revealed as we dive deep into the truth behind the confession that changed everything. It began like a fairy tale, but even fairy tales have secrets. For months, fans of Lee Jong-suk and IU, two of South Korea's most beloved stars, had only one burning question: who fell in love first? Now, a shocking new Dispatch report claims to know the answer, and it's a revelation that has left fans stunned, emotional, and scrambling to revisit every past moment between the couple. Beneath the polished red carpet appearances and flawless music awards cameos, Dispatch unearthed something far more vulnerable. IU may have been the first to confess her love. Yes, the woman known for her calm elegance and quiet strength, the voice behind timeless ballads, might have been the first to whisper those three words that change everything. But how did this all begin? And how did Dispatch uncover the truth that no one saw coming? A love story written in silence. Long before the official dating announcement on New Year's Eve 2022 rocked the K-entertainment world, whispers of a deep unspoken connection between IU Lee Ji-yoon and actor Lee Jong-suk had already begun to spread. The pair's chemistry had been subtle but undeniable, glimpsed through their interactions at awards shows, fleeting smiles, and respectful admiration in interviews. Behind the scenes, however, it was a different story. According to Dispatch's recent bombshell report, sourced from close acquaintances and backed by previously unseen texts and timelines, IU and Lee Jong-suk had been communicating privately for months, if not years, before fans ever caught on. But what truly rocked the internet wasn't just the confirmation of their long-standing relationship, it was who took the emotional leap first. The confession that changed everything. In a moment that reportedly took place in late 2021, during a quiet late-night phone call after an award ceremony, IU allegedly told Jong-suk, "I think about you more than I should." Those 7 words, so simple yet loaded with meaning, are now etched in fan memory as the moment the walls came down. At the time, Jong-suk was filming his drama Big Mouth, and IU was deep into the production of her album. Both were at the peaks of their careers, exhausted, guarded, and constantly in the public eye. And yet, in the midst of chaos, she spoke first. Dispatch's sources claim that Lee Jong-suk was initially stunned. He didn't expect it, one insider noted. He admired her deeply, but never thought she would make the first move. He once said, "She's always been on a pedestal to me." From that night forward, their dynamic shifted. Daily calls turned into secret meetups. IU would send Jong-suk late-night voice notes, sometimes singing a line from a new song, sometimes just softly saying goodnight. And as time passed, the connection between them grew deeper, bolder, and more undeniable. Behind closed doors, IU's vulnerability exposed. IU, known for guarding her private life fiercely, had always kept her emotions in check. That's what makes this revelation even more poignant. In the public eye, she was untouchable, polished, composed, poised. But Dispatch's findings reveal a side of her that fans rarely see: the romantic, the risk-taker, the woman who dared to fall first. One friend, speaking anonymously to Dispatch, said, "IU is strong, but she's also deeply emotional. She didn't confess lightly. She knew what it could cost her career-wise, and still she did it." The report further details how IU carefully composed a handwritten letter to Lee Jong-suk after his fan meeting in Osaka in 2022. The letter, never made public but quoted by Dispatch, allegedly contained the line, "No matter how much applause we receive, your voice at the end of the day is the one I need to hear." Jong-suk's response: the quiet storm. While IU's confession set things into motion, Lee Jong-suk's response wasn't flashy or dramatic. Instead, he began to show his feelings through actions. He traveled with her family, canceled a few international schedules to stay in Seoul, and most memorably mentioned a person who has supported me silently for a long time during his Daesang acceptance speech, sending the entire internet into a frenzy. Just days later, Dispatch dropped the couple's dating photos from Japan, confirming what fans had long suspected. Now, with this latest twist that IU may have taken the first emotional leap, everything about those early days seems to fall into place. While fans now know about IU's quiet confessions, some are going back to her past works with fresh eyes, and what they're finding is chillingly romantic. Tracks like Blooming Through the Night and Love Poem are being re-examined not just as chart-topping hits, but as emotional time capsules capturing a woman falling in love silently but profoundly. In particular, Love Poem is sparking waves of online theories. In the ballad IU sings, "Don't be afraid even if the night traps you, I will be your poem." Now, fans wonder, was this a secret message to Jung-suk during one of his most difficult periods? The lyrics, once seen as universal, suddenly take on an achingly personal tone. According to Dispatch's insider, IU wrote much of the song during a period when Lee Jong-suk was reportedly going through mental and emotional burnout. The lyrics, they claim, were her way of speaking when she didn't have the words face to face. Lee Jong-suk, the anchor behind her silence. Behind IU's poetic restraint was a man known for his sensitivity and depth, Lee Jong-suk. He too has carried burdens in silence. Often described as introspective and careful, Jong-suk had long been guarded about his personal life. But when IU confessed, something shifted. The actor best known for roles in While You Were Sleeping and Big Mouth started doing something he had never done before, letting someone in completely. While IU led with her heart, Jong-suk became her steady ground. In a behind-the-scenes moment captured during a photo shoot, a staff member reportedly saw Jong-suk silently adjusting IU's coat between takes, unaware anyone was watching. He looked at her like she was fragile glass, the staff member told Dispatch. But not because she was weak, because she was precious. This subtle yet protective energy reportedly became a foundation in their relationship. While IU was the first to speak, Jong-suk was the first to stay without question. Family ties and a deeper commitment. The Dispatch report didn't stop at just the confession, it also hinted that both families have already met. While no engagement has been confirmed, insiders say the couple has been deeply considering a long-term future together. One shocking detail, Lee Jong-suk's parents are said to have welcomed IU warmly, calling her a daughter they never knew they needed. Meanwhile, IU's younger brother reportedly admires Jong-suk and has grown close to him in the past year. In South Korea, the meeting of families is often a traditional step preceding marriage, and while both sides have declined to comment officially, those close to the couple believe wedding bells may not be far off. Public pressure, private love. Despite the fairy tale image, the couple's journey hasn't been without its storms. Both IU and Jong-suk have had to navigate overwhelming public scrutiny, malicious rumors, and invasive media attention. Yet somehow they've kept their bond intact, shielded not by walls but by mutual respect. Industry experts believe their love story has managed to thrive because it was built away from the spotlight. One former agency executive stated, "They never performed their love for the cameras. They protected it like something sacred." This ability to separate their careers from their personal lives is perhaps what allowed a confession like IU's to bloom into something real, something lasting. A new chapter begins. In her recent appearance at a fan meeting, IU was asked if she believed in fate. She smiled softly, knowingly, and replied, "Sometimes people come back into your life when you're ready for them." The crowd erupted in cheers, but few realized the deeper meaning behind her words. Lee Jong-suk and IU were never a sudden couple. Their story, as Dispatch has finally revealed, was a slow-burning love rooted in trust built over time and ignited by one brave confession. Whether IU truly fell first may no longer matter. What matters is that she fell with courage, with honesty, and with a heart that knew exactly what it wanted. And in a world where love often feels scripted, their story feels breathtakingly real.